So today we have a South African flavor to our interviews, and of course because I went to school there, it's wonderful to have JP Duminy with us and Colin Ingram after this. JP, how does it feel when you come to a league like this and then you see so many familiar faces from back home?
You kind of get used to it. I've been fortunate enough to play in IPL for a couple of years, and same sort of thing happens there, where you obviously play with the South African guys for most of the year, and then you end up playing against them for a couple of weeks. So we're kind of used to it. But the nice thing is you obviously competitive on the field, but you still catch up off the field.
JP, one thing I've noticed with the Pakistani players is whether they're in PSL or they're in CPL, it's always their teammates, their national teammates who are getting them out. Do you think that's what happens in these leagues? Rather than opposition taking advantage, you find that teammates are getting each other out because they know each other's weaknesses, obviously.
Yeah, I think that's the common trend throughout these kind of leagues around the world. Is you kind of know each other's strengths and weaknesses, and you would obviously share that with the teams that you are in. But yes, there's obviously going to be a big rivalry, competitiveness that is going to come to the fore, and you obviously want to get your teammate out or your friend out. So you're going to try your utmost to make sure that happens.
Now, of course, behind us we have Karachi Kings and Islamabad Nets side by side. The last match, after 3 wins and a rained-off match, Karachi lost to you guys. How did you see that match? Do you think that was something very positive for you guys under Misbah's captaincy?
Yeah, no doubt. I think we'll definitely take a lot of confidence out of that victory. We knew that it was going to be a tough match. And I thought, to restrict them to 150 was a pretty good effort. I think if we're really critical, there are areas that we can improve. Yes, we know that. But I thought the batting innings, our batting innings was a pretty good one. Just the way Luke Ronke played with freedom and came out and played his game and took pretty much the game away from Karachi. So we'll take a lot of confidence out of that. But in saying that, still there's a long way to go in this tournament. Still another 5 games in the round-robin phase. But yes, back-to-back wins obviously gives you a lot of confidence, and you'll definitely take that forward.
We've spoken to someone older such as Zahir Abbas recently, and Kevin Peterson has also tweeted about how tests are still the best format. But when you have something like the super over that you guys had the other night, do you feel that the intensity is the same as a bilateral series?
Yeah, it's definitely up there. Just the way the game, especially that game ended. Mohammad Sami getting that last wicket in the last over to take it into a super over, I thought was a great effort. Scoring or defending 121 is not something that you see often in T20 cricket. So that's the kind of thing that happens in this format that I guess brings people to the stadiums and creates that atmosphere around this kind of format. So it's definitely exciting to be a part of. And with regards to Test cricket, yes, that is the ultimate format to play in, especially international cricket. But ODI and T20 cricket has its part to play as well.
And of course, in the background we've got something like South Africa, Australia happening, which everyone is keeping an eye on. But you're over here. What are your personal goals for the PSL?
Well, to try and give Islamabad the best chance of qualifying firstly, and try and go all the way and win the tournament. Islamabad is a team that has won this tournament before, so I think just from knowing that, I think we understand and know how to win a tournament. So yes, the makeup is slightly different and the personnel is slightly different, but the core group of players within Islamabad is the same, and they will know what it takes to win a tournament like this. So guys like myself and a few other guys that are first edition in this league will feed off that kind of information.
And finally, we've had quite a lot of injuries this tournament. I mean, in your team, of course, we've got Ruman Reis there, getting some rehab, and we've had Shahid Afridi in Karachi Kings. South Africa, Australia, England, these are known, or these are the teams that journalists observe are the fittest amongst the lot. Now that you've come here to the PSL and you've been playing alongside your Pakistani teammates, how do you feel in terms of their standards of bowling, especially batting, and their fitness? Does it match international standards?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you can only see in terms of what has happened in the last 12 months. Pakistan won the Champions Trophy. So the standard and level of cricket within this tournament specifically is of a high standard, and I've been quite surprised actually how high that standard is, being part of a couple of IPLs throughout my career. So the standard is very high, and this is a league that tests you to the limit, and as I said, it's just a privilege to be a part of it, and hopefully I can do the business for Islamabad.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.